In this video, we'll be creating a sequenced patch in the PS-20 synthesizer using the unique 3-channel sequencer as well as the patch panel. To begin, we'll first start modulating the low-pass filter cutoff using channel 1 of the sequencer. To create a tempo-synced sequence, we'll enable the sync toggle and then set the rate to 16th notes. To ensure that the sequence starts again on each new note, we'll also connect the keyboard gate output to the play gate input of the sequencer. If we connect the CV output to the cutoff frequency input of the low-pass filter and enter a sequence, we'll notice that nothing happens quite yet. To add modulation to the filter from the patch panel, we'll use the patch panel level input in the cutoff frequency modulation area below the filter. For added movement, we'll increase the sequencer range to 5 volts. Next, we'll change the sequencer channel with the selection button, and then use channel 2 to modulate the high-pass filter cutoff frequency by using the CV connection to the cutoff frequency input. Then, we'll enter a sequence. We'll increase the range to 2 volts, and as we did with the low-pass filter, we'll increase the patch panel modulation level using the cutoff frequency modulation controls below the filter. For some added spike to the sequence, let's increase the modulation generator depth to the low-pass filter and set the modulation to a saw wave. However, you'll notice that this falls out of sync fairly quickly. To prevent this, we can use the gate output of the first channel of the sequencer into the modulation generator reset. This creates a sort of fake envelope when using a saw wave, and you can change the rate to control the shape of the decay, or increase the speed to something fast for some interesting effects. To create the layered sequence effect, we'll select channel 3 and enable quantized mode. Then, we'll use the CV output of channel 3 to feed the frequency offset of the second oscillator. To ensure that the sequence changes the pitch of the oscillator, we'll go to the frequency modulation area and increase the modulation level for VCO2 from the patch panel. We'll set the range of channel 3 to 2 volts and then input our pitch sequence. To finalize this patch, let's add some random sample and hold movement to the filters. To do this, we'll use the white noise output to the sample and hold input, then use the gate output of the sequencer to control the clock of the sample and hold. From here, we'll send the output of the sample and hold into the low-pass filter cutoff. However, this is a little bit too much movement. Instead, let's send the output into the mixer attenuator input 1, then send the output to the low-pass filter cutoff and the high-pass filter cutoff. From here, we can dial back the level of modulation using the attenuator. With some added dotted 8th note modulated delay and a touch of the built-in reverb, we've now created a new lead sound that's perfect to kick off our next track. The PS-20 synthesizer is available now. To try it for yourself or find more information, you can visit cherryaudio.com.